Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to get started with a personal training website for your own brand. So this will involve 3 steps. So the first step is going to be registering your domain. So for example, jaydenpersonaltrainer.com.au. The second step is then going to be actually creating the website using an easy to drag and drop builder. So for this, we're going to be using Wix.com. And then for the third step, we're going to customize the template, add some text, add our services and pricing. So let's get straight into it. So to register the domain name, we're going to go onto a website called GoDaddy. So this is one of the best websites I would recommend for registering your domain. So to get started, what you want to do is just go to the home page, and where it says type the domain you want, this is where you want to fill out the name that you want to register for the website or what you want it to point towards. So for example, if I want Jayden Personal Trainer, then I can just write Jayden Personal Trainer. Now, if you click search, you'll come up with a list of options, so like .net, .com, .au, but if you want a specific one, then you can go for that. So I would recommend .com and .com.au. So if I want .com.au, I'll just type in that address, and then it will do a search and make sure that no one's taken it. And we can see here that no one's taken .com.au. So let's register that one. I'll click add to cart, continue to cart. Now, just keeping in mind, if you want to register an ABN, you do need a business number. So you do need to register for an ABN before doing that. Now, you get a list of different options here. So we want to tick no thanks on domain protection. It's not very necessary. And I think it's just a little bit of extra money that you can avoid. Now, start your website for free. We're going to be using Wix.com, so we can uncheck that. Now, creating an email address for your domain. So if you want to have a specific email, so like support at jaydenpersonaltrainer.com.au, then this is what you want to do if you want to have that custom domain name. Alternatively, you could just have like jaydenpersonaltrainer@gmail.com, but this looks much more professional. So I would recommend just starting with the Microsoft 365 email essentials. And then if you end up capping that storage space, then you can go on and get the more expensive ones. So once you've clicked all of these options, you can just click continue to cart. Now, this is where you'll be entering your information. So I've just blurred out some of the information, but you'll see down here that there's room to enter your ABN, and you can enter that. Now, once you're happy with that, you can click save and continue, and it'll take you to a payments gateway page, and then you can just enter your billing information, and then you'll now officially own that domain address. Perfect. So now that you own your domain address, we're going to go into Wix.com and we're going to customize our fitness theme. So I've linked this one in the description below. So if you want to use the same template, then you can go ahead and use that so you can follow along with the video. So I'm just going to explain a bit about how to use the Wix editor. So you have 2 buttons here, and this is preview button. So you can preview it using a desktop view, so it'll show you how it'll look like on a desktop computer, and phone view, so it'll show you what it looks like on a phone. Over here, you can click this button to connect your domain that you purchased at GoDaddy. Here you can go undo, so if you want to reverse the step you did, or redo, so if you want to undo, basically undo the undo. And here you can have different view options. So you can view it at 50, or you can view it at 100, just kind of get a further out view. Then you also have some buttons up here, so save, so you can save a draft, preview, which will just show you what it will look like without all the extra fluff, and then publish, so you can actually get your website on the internet. So down here we have add elements. So here you can add like text, images, buttons, payments, blog posts. Here you can add sections. So this is what a section is just here. So each of these blocks are sections. You have menus and pages. So this is where you customize your navigation bar at the top. Here you have site design. So if you want to change the main colors, the background, the theme, as well as adding apps. So additional functions for the website. And you also have different booking options here. Media, where you can upload images and videos, as well as your social media links. And then content manager. So this is, if you're adding like, customer testimonials where they can click on it and it goes more in depth, or, dynamic kind of pages. So let's get started by just customizing everything. So with the front page, we can start by customizing it by just putting in our business name here. So if I'm going to, let's say, call it Avalanche Fitness, then I can just write Avalanche Fitness, strength and conditioning coaching. So this kind of just tells your viewer or audience what kind of website you have and what services you offer. Now you want to have a bit of a headline here which catches the attention of the viewer. So you could say something like guaranteed results, or guaranteed to get stronger in 90 days, or you don't pay. something like that. So you can do like a bit of a call, get the attention of them using a good offer, and then you can have like book now or enroll now. So that's all good. If we want to change the image here, we can click a change strip background, but I like this one, so I'm just going to keep it. Now here we have a bit of an about section, so we can just change this, to say something about our brand, so about Avalanche Fitness. Then you can add a paragraph, so we're a strength and conditioning coaching group which helps people get stronger day by day. We offer personal training, one-to-one coaching, group coaching, and program design. We're available 24/7 and here to help you on your fitness journey. So you can just add a bit of a description there. Read more, we'll just link down to further so you can get a bit more information. Now you can add your classes here. So, if you do have classes, then you can keep this. Now, if you're more of a personal trainer and you don't run classes, then you can just right click and click delete, and then click delete on this section again, and that will remove it. So now you've just got a little bit of extra about your business. So here you might want to transform this into like, what we offer, and then you can talk about the different things. So your, one-to-one coaching, here you can talk about maybe your program design, and then here you can talk about maybe your nutrition programs, and then you can add a little bit of information about it. So once you've gone ahead and recorded your services down, you have one-to-one coaching, your different services that you offer, you can again go ahead and double click here, and then you can change your images here. If you click manage column background, you can add your text a little bit more about your services. Now down here, you can also link different buttons or remove ones that you don't want. So, if you want a mobile list, you can keep that, but being more relevant to a personal training business, you probably want something like an email form. So to do that, you can just right click, click delete there. We can go to add elements, and now you have different things here. So for example, you could have like a booking area, or you might want a contact form. So you can go to contact, you can just drag and drop this here, and this will add a Wix form. So here you can change the settings. So you click form settings, you can modify the different options and what's required. You can also double click, change the font, you can change the color as well and customize it. And then when people submit this, then you'll get a notification about the email. Now this is where you can have a bit of a social media section. So again, you can change the images by double clicking here. This will show up your Instagram feed. So if you go to settings, you can link your Instagram and it'll show your latest post. Again, you can change your text here. So we're going with brand Avalanche Fitness. So that's really good. And then scroll down here, you have another contact form. You can add your address. So, if you're located in, Adelaide, you can say Adelaide, Australia, and you can modify your text here. So that is about it for the home page. So I'm just gonna click save. So we're just going to use our own free domain here. Once we click save, click done, click preview, and now we can have a look at our website. So this is what our website looks like. We have a scroll, it's got we accidentally clicked on a link, go to home, have a scroll. This looks really good, perfect, and we have all the information we want on here. So now let's go ahead and just quickly modify the other pages. So we have an about page, so if we click menus and pages, click about, then here's an about page we can modify. So, there's a section about, your fitness brand. You can leave, get to know us here. You can just customize this to say a bit about you, what kind of things you've done in your past, what wins you've had, if you've been in any competitions. You can talk about yourself here, what qualifications do you have, put a personal photo. Then if you go to classes, so you can add your personal training class times if you have them here. So if you have like group session times, then you can list them here. So to modify, you just double click manage services, and then it'll come up with an option to modify the different services you offer. So the different group classes. So we'll just wait for this to load. So to modify them, simply click on them. And then here you go, you can add your title of it, a tagline, a bit of description of what the class is about, where it is, how many participants there is, and the price. And you can also customize an image there. So if you're happy with that page, we're then going to go on to site menu, and then we'll click plans. And this is the different membership plans that you have. So alternatively, you could just change that to like pricing. So you could rename the menu pricing. And then here you could set the different options. So if you double click on it, then you can click customize plans and then enter in your different costs for your different services. And then going to the contact page, we have where people can contact you. So it will take you down to the bottom of the homepage. So there you go, guys. That's how to create a personal training website. So don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and stay tuned for the next video.